It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
And welcome to the NBA Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Game one is upon us, and this looks like it will be a fantastic series. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Boston Celtics in Boston. Taking a look at the Celtics, round two went the distance with 7 tough games. They've been tested and remain determined to punch their ticket to the NBA Finals. And now we have the conference finals. 4 teams left, competing for a chance to face off for the championship. Shaq, you've been in a few of these bad boys. Tell us what it's like.
Yeah, every team left at this point is a legit contender. As a star player, this is when you want to take over the game and be a leader and get your followers up on Instagram.
Yeah, no question.
Oh, that's very important.
Or Facebook or Twitter.
Important.
Yeah, no question. If you don't get those up, you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
Because this is really when you want your bigs to assert themselves. You know, you want them to have SLN. You know what that is?
Shaq numbers.
Oh, no question. You know, 4,388 times he's talked about himself. But I played with one of the best guys ever, I think, Hakeem Olajuwon. You know, his ability to make people better around him as well as be a dominant force was second to none. This is when your bigs assert themselves.
You know who's got a lot of followers?
Who?
Who's that?
Kevin Harlan.
Really?
He has like 12 followers.
Kenny, did you say I played?
Yes.
Add that to the list.
Another tally for the Jet.
For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side are analysts Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. From the sideline, we'll have the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a bit. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at Boston, they're just coming out of a tough battle. Their last series all the way to 7 games. This is a somewhat exhausted, but I'm sure very happy team.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, LeBron James, of course, is one of the greatest players to ever play the game, but he remains one of the most team-first superstars you'll find. He said a lot of people misconstrue what it takes to win, just scoring or going out and trying to will it yourself. It's a team game, and you have to rely on your teammates as well. And he remains, with his vision and passing, among the best at spreading the wealth. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Start out. So the Eastern Conference Finals have now officially gotten going. What a great series we got ahead of us. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. And it's LeBron in at the small forward spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
You know, that kind of miss can rattle your confidence. He knows he should have had that one.
Bradley passes to Thomas. Boston shooting their first free throws of the night.
Isaiah Thomas.
That's good from Thomas. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas.
Well, he's just got terrific touch at the line. We've seen that over and over again.
Here's LeBron, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
On the free throw, no good. On defense, Cleveland. Thomas dishes to Crowder. No good on that one. James with some nice D. Irving kicks to James. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love with the screen on top. Smith the pass to LeBron. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. James has got his second bucket of the night.
LeBron was anticipating that catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Thomas dishes to Horford. Johnson the screen. There's the feed to Bradley. Outside Thomas. A three-pointer off the mark. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Smith. And again, it's Cleveland.
Well, you really like to see Smith go to work inside there. Always looking to expand on his game.
Outside Thomas. He dishes it to Horford. LeBron grabs the miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by LeBron.
Boy, they're rolling. 80% shooting out of the gate.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Thomas kicks to Johnson. And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
It's a pick by Love. Down low. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Crowder. Outside Thomas. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Love the pass to James. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. On the wing, Irving. Here's Love. Doesn't go for it. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And here is Thomas. Johnson the screen. From the arc. Thomas with another miss. 1:32 left in the first. James against Thomas. Count it. James has got 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
He's upset. You know, there's no attention to detail over these last couple of minutes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Johnson. Brown comes in for Crowder. Smart's checked in for Bradley. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Mon Shumpert has come in for Kevin Love. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The dish to Frye. From outside, off the mark. Celtics trail by 6. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. And the basket by Rozier.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
There's the screen on the wing, Williams. He feeds it to Shumpert to the middle. Here's Frye, and it's sent back by Horford. Here's Rozier. He's guarded by Williams. Picked by Horford. Shot from the wing. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Horford's got his second basket.
This guy is getting after it on the offensive glass. Nice job to cash in on the second chance points.
And here's Frye from the arc. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers ahead, up 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to a title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table. And we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
There's no doubt about that. Dubbed the new Big Three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's advice, the sky's the limit.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Boy, they have not been caught out of position much, and they're taking great angles to the ball. I love what I'm seeing tonight.
Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Jay Crowder out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Rozier in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. It's stolen by Jefferson. On the wing, Williams. Back to Fry. From deep. Crowder pulls it in. Here's Boston now. Brown outside. To the inside. Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Fry kicks to Williams. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Rozier. He's guarded by Williams. Outside Crowder. Brown against Jefferson. Let's go. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here is Love. And the dunk by Jefferson.
Guys, not sure how many big men could have found that open man that quick. Great play from Kevin Love there.
Olynyk, a screen on Jefferson. Jefferson against Brown. Pass to Olynyk. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Smart. Off target from outside. And so here's Cleveland. Rob. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Now here's Love. Kicks it to Jefferson. Cleveland moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Shumpert. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, you love to see Shumpert get down and dirty underneath, finding ways to score inside. Such a scrappy player.
Here's the screen. Olynyk, a screen on Williams. Pass to Olynyk. Brown, right side. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Number 1, Darren Williams. Second is Al Horford.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Boston making some changes. Al Horford is checked in for Jay Crowder. Avery Bradley comes in for Brown. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Rozier. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Irving against Thomas. Irving dishes to Korver. He kicks to LeBron. Unloads from 13. That's short off the rim. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thomas against Irving. Thomas, no good. Cavaliers shooting 47%, pretty solid. Smith kicks to Korver. The screen from Thompson. James outside. Corver. And they take the lead.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Johnson, he's checked in for Boston. The Cavaliers have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. Celtics trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Johnson the screen. Now here's Smart. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Just 3 to shoot. The shot, no good. Great D that time from James. Cleveland leading by 3. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Irving passes to LeBron. There's the pick. Dishes it to Smith. Tries from 10. Off the left rim and out. Bradley kicks to Thomas. And Horford wide open. He shoots. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Horford's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron. Lou, Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run the transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, and we're excited to be here for the Eastern Conference Finals. Taking a look at the Celtics, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Aggressive. I called them up earlier. I like it. They're taking it hard to the rack, dictating the pace, setting the physical tone. You're not going to get that by launching threes all night. Everybody knows that.
And that about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. Yeah. I think Kevin Harlan should call the second half. How about you?
I agree.
Yeah, just like he did the first half.
And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. Al Horford with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
The 2 E's, efficient and effective performance from him, not needing a lot of looks to make a huge difference in the scoring column.
And Boston has possession. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Cleveland, sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. LeBron and Love, the 2 superstar forwards. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. Outer dishes to Horford. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Cavaliers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Smith outside to the paint. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Cavaliers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. No shot.
And the free throw, no good.
You know that LeBron has always been a good foul shooter. Not a great one, but a good one.
Irving against Thomas. Feeds it to Horford. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. For Boston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line.
Among the league's big men, he stands out for his free throw shooting. He's always steady there.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Thomas with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Thomas goes in. Again, the miss by Horford. Cavaliers leading. Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Thomas. Johnson the screen. 5 on the clock. Thomas kicks to Horford. Releases from 15. And it's Horford again missing.
Boy, he usually knocks that down with that much space.
Irving against Thomas. Irving kicks to Thompson. The 3. And LeBron James with the 3. Now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, he's been dead-eyed tonight, and the whole team has prospered from that.
Thomas passes to Horford. That one falls.
Boy, that's great patience. Work the ball until you find a mismatch for the easy bucket.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Austin making some changes. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Johnson. Brown comes in for Avery Bradley. And it's Rozier in for Thomas. And then for Cleveland, Jefferson's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Irving. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Crowder against Jefferson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Jefferson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Rozier. Brown kicks to Rozier. Screen by Olynyk. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Brown. There's the triple. Boston, no good that time either. Cavaliers have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. From deep, James, rebounded by the Celtics. A minute 50 left to play in the third. And the wide open shot from Crowder drains the three-pointer. Crowder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now LeBron. He's got 13. Over in the corner, Williams. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Brown outside. From 18 feet away, the rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Puts it up from 12, and the bank shot is good. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
LeBron rolling. He's grooving. He feels good, ready to take over this game.
At the elbow, Horford. Crowder against Jefferson. Pass to Rozier. Left side, Brown. Hit the shot. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
20 feet out. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 6 points for Kevin Love.
You know, Kevin's release point so high, you can contest. It doesn't matter.
Here's Rozier. The pass to Horford. 14 feet away. He gets it in there. Horford's got 14 points.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Hey, bottom line is, good things are going to happen, bad things are happening. How you respond is the biggest key. Let's go.
And Brad Stevens moments ago focusing on what they can do now rather than worrying about what's already happened.
Yeah, this is all you can do. Put all of your energy into this moment. The past, the future, they don't matter.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Thomas and Smart, the feisty backcourt pairing. Amir Johnson is out there with Avery Bradley. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston foul. Now here's Smart, following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Johnson the screen. Smart kicks to Bradley. Poked away. It's stolen by Smith. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
Don't give LeBron James a lane to the hoop because he will be ruthless in his attack. He takes advantage anytime he sees daylight.
Now here's Thomas. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Irving. LeBron against Johnson. The drive.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
The feed now to Thomas. For 3. Connects from three-point range.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Yeah, if it was inside, he'd have a hard time getting that shot. But beyond the three-point line, he has a little extra space to let it fly.
And it's sent back by Horford. Bradley kicks to Smart. To the middle, here's Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 16 points for Al Horford.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Smart after LeBron James's miss. Johnson the screen. Right side, Thomas. He dishes it to Johnson. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up. Now just a 2-point Cleveland lead. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Irving dishes to James. Shot on the wing. Again, James missing.
That kind of miss rarely happens, but when they occur, they're pretty shocking.
Here's Horford. That ties the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Celtics making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Kyle Korver. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
I mean, he's as close to automatic when he's up at that line, especially when the ball game's a close one.
Love with the screen on Thomas. Irving for three. Fires the three. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Boston now. They've scored 10 straight. Bradley can't get it to go. Cavaliers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And a wide open look for James. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Now here's Thomas. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by one. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
That three off the mark. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Thomas against Irving. There's the dish to Smith. Love with the screen on Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Yeah, I think that's where you swing the ball around. Try and find a better passing angle.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Just a huge basket from Kevin Love. Stepped up right when they needed him to.
Thomas passes to Horford. The baseline jam. Money!
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
But he didn't let the pressure affect him one bit. What nerves.
Outside Irving. He feeds it to Smith. Buries it.
JR prides himself on being the man in clutch moments like this.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He told them, this is what we've worked for, guys. We've got to get everything we have left and get it done out there. We'll see if they have it in them, Kevin.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're losing by 1. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, easy call.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
You know, he doesn't let that opportunity slip by. Buries some big shots at the line.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 1. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Irving for 3. A rebound by Johnson.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts. Getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Love kicks to Smith. To the middle. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. It's in!
Yeah, there are several ways that Thompson can be a factor on the offensive end, and he is still adding to that arsenal.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 1. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
You'd think they want to do everything they can to get it to their hot hand.
Thomas with the ball. Goes up from the top of the key. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, you've got a lot of postseason experience. How do you stay calm but intense in a game like tonight?
It's the playoffs. I mean, if you don't feel some type of pressure, or you don't feel anxiety or feel excitement about the postseason, then something is wrong inside you. So, as a leader of this team, I just try to make plays to help our team win, and we're happy we're able to get it.
Yeah, you were in control when it counted most. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming up next,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. Boy, he warmed up in the second half, running roughshod, just merciless against anyone trying to guard him.
Well, he started off this series with a bang, guys. It means so much to win that game one. And he was the one who went out and got it for him. I know when he woke up after he ate breakfast, he said, this game is mine tonight. And now you got a huge mental edge, too, because he looks unstoppable.
That performance is exactly why we call LeBron James the King. He is their offensive spark and their defensive spark. He is their everything. Yes, they're everything. They can't live without him.
And that's a wrap. For Shaq, Kenny the Jet, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more of the NBA Conference Finals as the series continues. Good night, everybody.